friends, how are you today? I am doing well, and I hope you are also. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're having a good day. That's what I hope. I hope it for everybody. Now you're all doing pretty good because sometimes we have some bad days. And I got some pickups. I got some pickups that I want to share with you. Some stories I want to share with you, and I'm gonna get right to it because I don't want to waste any time today. I want to get right to it because I probably have a lot to say as I'm rocking and rolling through here. First pickup I got was a comedy double feature. This is a 2-pack of two of probably one of the greatest not spoken enough about movies that I've seen in my time. I mean, I went to go see these in the movie theater when I would save my lunch money, and my father would be like, "Did you eat today?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course I ate today." I mean, you give me $2 a day. Lunch was $2.25. I don't know. I never understood that mathematics behind it because lunch was $2.25. He'd give me $2. Okay, so where was that other quarter supposed to come from? So what I would do is I would take my $2, I put that $2 in my pocket, and then what I would do is there'd always be like this handful of girls. I mean, I was one of these guys. You might be one of these guys too that hung around with girls. I was a hang around with the girls guy. Okay, I had more girlfriends, and I mean friends, girlfriends, than I had guy friends, and they would hook me up. They would help me out. They knew what my situation was, and they were really good friends. And they would get their free or reduced lunch tickets or whatever, and they would be like, "Okay, do you want it? I'm not planning on eating today, or I brought something and I don't like the meal. Do you want my lunch ticket?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I'll take that lunch ticket." And then I take the $2 I got in my pocket, I put it in my pocket, and then at the end of the week, I'd go see a movie. I'd go see 2 movies. I'd go see 3 movies. Sometimes I'd go see movies back to back to back. I'd get out of school. There was a hole in the fence next to where the school I went to. And the hole in the fence went right to the mall, and right to the back of the mall. I'd come right through the back of the mall, back of the door. Talking too fast. I would go through the fence. I would go into the back door of the mall where they used to have the pay toilets. I don't know if you remember the pay toilets. They were a dime. It was a dime, so you can go take a dump. Okay, you got to pay a dime to go take a dump or go use the urinal. But if you didn't have a dime, that's easy fix. You crawl underneath and you go to the bathroom. Okay, I didn't have a dime. I don't even know. Maybe I'm dating myself too much because back in my day when I was younger, there was pay phones and you had to pay to go to the bathroom. Okay, that's just the way it was. Okay, and it was a dime. The phone was a dime. The toilets were a dime. You put I'll never forget. You put that dime in there, and you'd have to crank the door, and then finally the door would open up and you got to go. But if you didn't have a dime, you snuck underneath and you went to the bathroom anyway. No big deal. But yeah, I would sneak behind. I would go to the movie theater, and I would go see movies back to back to back with my lunch money that I saved throughout the week. And these are one of the 2 movies. One of the movies, it's here we go. Funny Farm and Spies Like Us. I'm gonna put the picture over here because we're talking about 2 separate movies here. These are, to me, classic Saturday Night Live alumni movies. Okay, we're talking Chevy Chase, we're talking Dan Aykroyd. Funny Farm, great movie about this guy. He's a writer. He decides he's gonna he's gonna move to the country. He's a city guy, and he's gonna move to the country because he wants to write a book. Well, when he moves to the country, he finds out that living in the country is a mess. I mean, people there are just crazy. There's all kinds of things that happen to him, and this was just a funny movie. I remember back in the day going to see this at the movie theater. Just laughing out loud. That's how funny I thought. There's a scene in it where, he's got a pond in his backyard and just nothing goes right. The move is they trying to move the stuff to his house, and he draws them a map, and they have to go over this bridge, and the bridge is just dilapidating. It's falling apart, and he's got this big truck moving all this big furniture, and the duo of guys going across the bridge just screaming and crying, and as the bridge is just collapsed. Funny stuff, okay? And then Spies Like Us is we got Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd. They actually hired these guys or pull these guys in because they're okay. Chevy Chase is cheating on a test. Dan Aykroyd is a smart guy, helps him cheat on the test. Big funny thing happens throughout the whole thing. They're videotaping them as they're going through these whole, antics of cheating on the test, and then all of a sudden what they do is they hire them as spies, but they're actually decoys for the real spies. And it's a funny, I mean, as they go through their whole testing, almost put it like almost like an astronaut testing, like a speed test, how much they can take. Funny stuff. And I remember very clearly that both of these movies I had saved and I had gone to see at the movie theater. We're talking, what years did these things come out? They're going to give me the year on the back of these, or am I going to look on the back here and I'm not going to give you any years? Because sometimes that's what happens, and then, no. Pretty sure we're talking 90s. Okay, I would say, because this was during the time, I would say these are 90s flicks, would be my guess. I'll put the date somewhere around here, but I want to guess 90s because I was not walking to the movie theater in the 80s, or maybe late 80s. It's more like the early 90s. No, actually, it could have been late 80s. Maybe early 90s. Well, I'll put it over here. But if you have not seen Funny Farm and Spies Like Us, I just found out that this was available on Blu-ray. I was actually wanting to see Funny Farm a couple weekends ago, and I was like, I want to watch Funny Farm. But the Funny Farm DVD I have is a snapper case. The picture quality is not that great, and I was like, it's kind of bummer that I don't have these things on Blu-ray. And as I went to go look up Funny Farm, I'm like, Funny Farm, Spies Like Us double pack. This is a no-brainer because my Spies Like Us is also a snapper case, and also the quality is not great. We're talking original DVD, you know what I mean? This is. I mean, I don't even know if something's gone on with the quality of DVDs, but sometimes you get a hit or a miss with the companies with the DVDs, and sometimes they're really, really clear and really, really good. The sad thing is, I think I'm spoiled. I think I'm a spoiled brat, because I remember when I upgraded from VHS to DVD, my mind was blown. I mean, it was blown. I mean, I was like, I never seen anything like it. I remember putting that DVD in for the first time and being like, this is the clearest, most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. Whew. And then Blu-ray came out, and I was like, wow, this is the most amazing, clearest thing I ever seen in my life. Woo! And then 4K came out, and I went, this is too damn expensive. I'm not buying these things. I'll buy them every once in a while, but I ain't buying them because I'm fine with the Blu-ray, because this is still the most clearest, most beautiful thing I ever seen in my life. That's just me. But if you've never seen them before, if you have seen them, comment below. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me if you've seen them before, because I mean, I would love to give like a full-on like bam review on this thing one of these days, but I have to see if the interest is there. But I grew up with this stuff. I love these movies. And you can get them both together. They are all on one. They are all on one disc. So are they compressed? Do they look good? I watched them both, and they're beautiful. They did a great job. They put them both on. I saw no flaws, no problems, no speckles, no popping, no nothing. They were good. And the other thing I really enjoyed about it is I put this on. I think it was like on a Friday or Saturday or whatever it was, and I literally watched them back to back. And I didn't even have to get up. I mean, these compressions like this, I don't mind, because these kind of take care of the lazy factor for me. I don't even have to get out of bed. I put the thing in, I stay in bed for 4 hours and watch comedy classics with Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd. Yeah. Was that it? That no? I got confused. No, that wasn't it. Wait a minute. Okay, all right. Yeah, okay. Next pickup. Sorry about that. Next pickup is a movie called Dracula, Dead and Loving It. I pre-ordered this from Amazon. It is a Shout Factory release. It's a Mel Brooks Dracula movie starring Leslie Nielsen. My kids love this movie. They grew up on this movie. It's one of those that I used to put on for them, and I would get bits and pieces. It was like, I put on for them. But to be honest with you, it wasn't one of my favorite Mel Brooks films. I mean, it was no Blazing Saddles or Young Frankenstein or History of the World. It was like a later Mel Brooks film. So I was kind of like, well, it's all right. I mean, then again, Life Stinks, I thought was really great. But I didn't feel it. But my kids would quote this movie. I mean, there was certain scenes, and I guess I found out that my wife would watch it with them, because she would quote parts of this movie also. So I was like, okay, it's being available on Shout Factory. I'm gonna have to grab it to upgrade my DVD, and that's what I did. Special features on this thing: Mel in the movies, Dracula, Dead and Loving It, the making of Dracula, Dead and Loving It, audio commentaries. We got co-writers, theatrical trailers, TV spots. We get stuff. Shout Factory, Scream Factory always does a great job, and I'm sure that the transfer is unbelievable, even though it doesn't say anything about like a 4K transfer, a 2K transfer, or whatever it is. But I'm sure it's got to be better than my DVD quality. And I have not watched it yet, still sealed, but it did come in the mail, and I want to let you know that it's available. If you're a fan of this movie, maybe you should pick it up, check it out. Ooh, I don't know what I went there with that lost track of what I was doing. Next thing, I talked about this in the other video, one of my other videos. I was collecting Cheap Trick stuff, and finally it came in. This is a used copy of Cheap Trick Live, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Like I said in my other video, I'm a big Beatles fan, and I just thought I had seen Cheap Trick recently, and I was like, Cheap Trick, Beatles music. I love the lead singer's voice. I love the Beatles. I'm sure this is going to be a great concert, and yeah, it opens up. It's got a booklet. It is a DVD, not available on Blu-ray. So that's why I went with the DVD. Hey, you get what you get. You don't get upset. But it did come in. Do I have to tell you the songs that are about? I'm going to show you the songs that are on the back of this thing. It's Beatles songs from Sgt. Pepper. We don't get any actual songs from Cheap Trick on this thing. It's just specifically them. But it does have special guest artists, interview footage, Dolby 5.1 surround sound, and Dolby 2.0 stereo. And I'm looking forward to seeing it. I've been waiting for it, and I'm going to check it out. That almost fell. Next one I picked up. Okay, now we're going back to the CDs again. We're going back to the CDs, and please don't kill me on this. I know you want to hear about the Blu-rays, but I wanted to let you know this was out there, and I'm a little excited. It's Play It Again, Sam, the Fox box, Samantha Fox box set. Now, I gotta tell you, my friends, that if I go back in the day when I was a youngin', there were four main female artists. All their music kind of sounded kind of the same, but kind of different. We had Madonna, okay? We had Cyndi Lauper. We had Debbie Gibson, and we had what a build-up. We had Samantha Fox. And the reason why I paused for a second there, because I started thinking of Tiffany. I think we're alone now. But I never really cared for her. I never really cared for. I wasn't a big Tiffany fan, okay? I was more of a Debbie Gibson, Madonna, Cyndi Lauper, and Samantha Fox. And Samantha Fox was Samantha Fox. I mean, her music was like, it was, she got songs like Touch Me, Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. Let me give you the Naughty Girls Need Love Too. I'm sure everybody remembers that one. I Want to Have Some Fun. Did I already say that one? No, I didn't say that one. Yeah. I'm just looking to see if there's any other ones that like really stick up out. Okay. Hold on tight. The biggest one is I'm pretty sure Naughty Girls Need Love Too was the big hit. And then so I'm realizing that I do not own as a grown adult. I had her. Now, the first cassette I ever bought was one of her cassettes, along with I don't know if anybody remembers BMG Music, or there was BMG and there was Columbia House. And if you bought 10 for a penny, they would send you all these cassette tapes or whatever, and then you had to buy another 5 or 7 or whatever at full price for a ridiculous price that you wouldn't normally pay for a cassette tape. And this was part of the set that I got there. And this box is actually pretty cool because it comes with the singles, which is all of her hits, rarities and remixes. It has a videos DVD, and it has bonus footage DVDs. And if I open this thing up, it's actually kind of cool. Let me crack this open here. It comes with 4 Samantha Fox pins. Yeah, I'm gonna wear those Samantha Fox pins nowadays. And you get let me grab you get a book. Okay, we get a booklet with some Samantha Fox stuff going on in there. Hope you saw that. Let me see if I can scroll that one more time for you. Then we got some Samantha Fox stuff going on in there. Then you get a cool Samantha Fox poster. Okay, a 2-sided poster. Here we go, 1. And then you got 2 on the other side. So I guess you can choose either one. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to be putting up my Samantha. I'm sure my wife will be like, yes, where are you going to put your Samantha Fox poster up now? Like, yeah, right by the bed is where Samantha Fox poster is going. Yeah, no, that's not happening. And then you get 4 discs. So you got the singles. You get rarities and remixes. You get the videos DVD, okay, and then you get is this a DVD also? Let me just check the thing here so see if It says CD. No, it's actually CD. CD of, oh no, actually a DVD. Sorry, DVD of bonus footage. Okay, so you get quite a bit. I paid, I want to say it was around $30, $40 for this box set. I think it is going out of print. I think it's getting difficult to buy here in the U.S. I did not buy this overseas. It was not a foreign title. I wanted to buy the U.S. version of it. They are selling them in the U.K. and this, that, and the other, but I was afraid that they were never going to get here in time. What time am I looking for? It's worried they were never going to get here, because sometimes I order stuff and it gets stuck in Springfield and it stays in Springfield forever, and it usually comes from the UK, and then it comes from the UK and it gets stuck in Springfield. But I was hoping I'd get it so I can check it out. But if you're a fan of Samantha Fox, if you've never even heard of Samantha Fox, if you haven't heard of her, YouTube it, Google it, look up Samantha Fox. You will not be disappointed. Okay, that's what I say about that. Yeah, big Samantha Fox fan. Last pickup I got here, and I know I've been going on for a while, and I appreciate it, but please do me a favor, hit that like button if you like what you see. Hit the subscribe button, because I ramble on and I tell people about things that are out there, and you might be interested, okay? And if you don't hit the bell and you don't subscribe, then you can't learn anything. What's that from? Can't learn anything. That's from a movie, anyway. Last pickup I got was F9, the Fast Saga. Yes. And does it have a no digital code? If I had a digital code, I'd give it to you. I bought it used. I was a little disappointed too, because the guy told me it was gonna come with a slipcover. Slipcover didn't come in, and then I messaged the guy. I'm like, hey, it didn't come with a slipcover. Okay, well, if you send it back, I'll send you back the disc with the slipcover, which made no sense to me whatsoever, because you want me to send this back for $4, $3 and change, or whatever it is, $2.99, whatever, and in turn you're gonna send me a piece of cardboard, back on the so you're gonna resend it back to me for $4, $3, whatever. Why not just if you have the slipcover, why not just bend the slipcover, so it's flat, put it in an envelope, and then just send it to me for $1? Why do I have to send this back to you so you can see that I actually I don't even know. I don't know what the thought process is, but he's like, send it back and I'll send you another one with the slipcover. But I don't have any other ones in stock, and I don't keep the slipcovers. I'm like, okay, well, if you don't keep the slipcovers, where's the slipcover? I know there's a lot of YouTube flippers and stuff like that love to just sell you the slipcover. Maybe this is one of those guys. I have no idea, but listen, you tell me you're gonna give me the slipcover. Give me the slipcover. If you tell me you're not going to give me the slipcover, it's not with the set, then I get to have that thought. You know what I mean? I get to choose whether or not I want to make that purchase. I mean, do I really want to spend $10 for it if it doesn't have a slipcover? Now, I'll tell you, I didn't pay $10 for this. I paid $7 for this. And it is a 4K Blu-ray, which I thought was a great deal. And I do own every single other Fast and the Furious movie. Okay, I own the entire franchise. But I've only ever watched Fast and the Furious 1. When Tokyo drifted, I kind of drifted away from the franchise. I just kind of didn't care. I didn't, it went from being a really cool undercover cop movie to being, I mean, I think this one they were in outer space. I don't know. Is this like when is this the Jump the Shark one? Is this like when the Leprechaun went to outer space and Jason went to outer space? I don't know. Is this Fast and the Furious 9 Vin Diesel in outer space? I don't know, but I mean, I think they're running out of ideas. But I did see the trailer, and it was like a big truck flipping over, and I'm like, I could go for a truck flipping over. But I still got to get through 2 through 8 before I can start watching 9. I even think isn't it like a Hobbs and Cobbs or whatever? Like I don't even know. I bought that. I got that too. It's in my collection. I think I bought that last Black Friday last year. Hobbs and Cobbs or whatever it was. Haven't even opened it yet. But yeah, Fast and the Furious 9, the Fast Saga. I guess it's like Star Wars now. We've gone to that kind of world in Fast and the Furious. Whew. And with that said, my friends, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. And I will see you later.